So after many trials and tribulations, I'm finally ready to make this video. Hey everybody, how you doing? I am doing good today, thank you for asking. I assume you're here to learn about commissions and how to start such a process. I think I've been doing commissions for about 2-3 years now. It's been a while. And I want to share my tips with you. Alright. Starting off, you're going to need a sheet, a commission sheet. It's going to display your art. I'll show you my first one that I ever made. It looks awful, but it was 3 years ago in the past, and we have a lot to learn from it. So, I did a couple things right, and I did a couple things wrong. The couple things right I did is I showcased the artwork. Very nice. I showcased the prices. It looks very easy to follow. For a full body and a full color, it was $20 back then. You know, I think it was alright. It also showed a little extra info on the side right here. The payment, and even a little plug for my stuff. I also had this. It is a little sheet, an extra sheet, that shows off some of my will do's and won't do's and comic page infos and extra infos right here. It was a good sheet. It got the job done. And another good thing is it's stylized. You want it to be stylized. You want to make your commission sheets a little personal. Just so it kind of displays more of your personality and it sticks out more, if that makes sense. It should be easy to read and understand. So that was my first one. This one was the second one I made. It's a little easier to follow, I think. I got more in depth in it, headshots, body ups, and full bodies. I upped my prices on this one, because I think my art, got a little bit better. You see, up here is also my little plug. The thing I failed on this one is the background looks not so nice. It looks kind of grainy. I also didn't have an info sheet. It's very important to display, what you're willing to draw and what you're not willing to draw. Also, if there's going to be extra charges. It's very important to be upfront about that, because some people can get very angry if you don't. And these are my current sheets. I like this one, because it displays a lot more of my art than the other ones did, and the background is a lot more stylized, and I think it kind of sticks out a bit better. It kind of makes you remember my sheet. But yeah, this is my current sheet. It shows the heads, it shows the half bodies, it shows the full bodies, it shows a flat color, it shows a full color, it shows different expressions of what I'm capable of. I like it. Here's also a second part of my sheet. It shows off some backgrounds, as you can see. And it also shows the information I have, and what I will do, what I won't do, and the cost of my backgrounds. I like it. I like that it sticks out a lot. I put a lot of work into these, and it paid off well. They have been very successful. But sheets aren't the only things that are important with commissions. The most important part, I think, is the payment. So, how do you want to take the payment? I personally use PayPal, but a lot of danger comes with PayPal. Like people trying to do chargebacks and take their money back once the art is finished, which is not fun. So I'll give you a couple tips on how I avoid that. So pretty much what I do is I have a business PayPal. It takes a little tiny percentage of each commission. If I do a $60 one, it's probably taking a couple bucks. Yeah, it sucks, but, it kind of covers me if something bad happens. But if you don't want to do that, and you want to just use your regular PayPal, be sure to have them send the money through friends and family. Because I've been told that they can't do a chargeback then. So, that protects you in the end, but they gotta be willing to do that. So you gotta have a conversation about that beforehand. Another thing with payments is I do not recommend DeviantArt points. I know a lot of people use it, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of bad things about it, and I personally do not like it, because you gotta jump through a million hoops to get your money. I don't like it. It's just a headache, because what are you even going to do with the points? No one ever good is having commissions open on DeviantArt accepting points. I don't like it. I don't like it. If that's your thing, that's your thing, though. I support you. It's just not for me. It's not for me. But yeah, you can do other forms of payment. Like if you want to do Venmo or... Man, I don't even know. Do Western Union. There's a bunch of ways. PayPal, I find, is the most universal and easy. Just be careful, because there are going to be people who try and do chargebacks. I have been lucky because I haven't had that happen to me yet. But I've had people try and demand refunds after I finish the artwork. So make sure you have a clear terms of service. That's another important one, a terms of service. Pretty much it'll be what you will do, what you won't do. Also, it'll be like, say you get halfway done with the commission and they want their money back. The terms of service you have will protect you. You'll have to give some of it back, but you get to keep like half of it because you put work into it. It really covers your butt when it comes to PayPal and other things like that. You might still get chargebacks. It happens. It happens. It's something that comes with the territory. You're gonna find scammers everywhere. So, writing a clear term of service and attaching it to your PayPal invoice, if you're using a business one, will be good. Will be better. That's a better word. It will protect you more. Oh, here's another tip. If you're drawing more risque or naughty drawings, be careful with PayPal. They will try to close your account if you put in the description of the invoice, like, what the drawing is. So if it's, like, more on the naughty side, just put full body drawing. And you should be good, because, you know, that's what it is. Say you're drawing a big booby lady, and it's a full body, you're not lying. You're not lying, you're just protecting yourself. You're just protecting yourself. So those are my commission tips. So make sure you have sheets. Make sure your sheets are clear. It displays your art. It displays the price. It shouldn't be confusing. That's a big thing. If someone's confused by your sheets, they're just going to click off and go to the next one, even if they like your art. So, display your art, the ones you're proud of. Make it clear to read. Make it stylized and have some of your personality in it so it's not boring. And also, display clearly what you will and will not draw. That is very important. And even then, some people still might try and get you to draw things you're not comfortable with. And let me tell you, no amount of money is worth drawing something that you feel disgusted with. I mean it, don't do it.
Stay away from that kind of thing. No good can come of it, trust me.
Well, I hope this helped. I hope it helped you learn something about starting your commissions. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have to do advertising. Giving your commission sheets a boost in the advertising department. So a very important thing you're going to want to do if you want your sheets to be seen is advertising. If you only have a couple followers, your sheets won't be seen by enough people. You want them to be seen by a lot. So you're going to have to build a little bit of an audience. There are a few ways to do this. Things that have worked for me are doing requests, free requests. Pretty much, you post something saying you're taking requests, and people will post their artwork of who they want drawn, if it's their OC or a popular cartoon character. And you draw it, and you tag them in it when it's done, and all their followers see you. They see your art, and they might want a request, and bada bing bada boom. Be careful with that one, though, because you're going to get a lot of beggars, if that makes sense. You're going to get a lot of people begging their art to be drawn. Mostly children, so be careful with that. Make clear boundaries. Another way to build a little bit of an audience are giveaways and raffles. It has worked very well for me. Pretty much you figure out what you want to draw. If it's just a full body, a half body, or a head, or any kind of raffle. and you make the post. You put in the instructions of the post to be a follower, to retweet, and to comment. That way your post gets a lot of engagement. There are going to be a lot of people who see it, a lot of people who follow you, a lot of people who join, because a lot of people want free artwork, because it gets expensive. So by the end of it, you'll have a lot of followers, and yes, you gotta do a free drawing, but you got a good boost out of it. You got something out of it. Those are two really good ways to start building an audience if you're too small. It really worked for me. And then once you have that audience, make your commission sheets and start promoting yourself. Hey, thank you for listening. I hope you learned something new today. I had to learn all these tips myself, so if they help you in any way, then it's a win-win, isn't it? Hopefully that helped. You have a good day now. Bye-bye.